This is Sean for Zuri Apps review of Pocket Cast by ShiftyJelly. Pocket Cast is an awesome podcast manager. Podcasts are kind of like internet radio. There's audio, there's video, and they come out daily, weekly, monthly. It kind of depends on who's publishing them. But there's so many out there, and to keep them organized, you got to subscribe. A podcast manager is actually going to keep your subscriptions in line, and Pocket Cast is an awesome, awesome manager. I've used a lot of different managers in the past, and this one is just by far the best. I don't want to really go into the details of the others because this is focusing on Pocket Cast, but Pocket Cast excels in two major areas that the others do not excel at. Pocket Cast is really amazing for design. Pocket Cast is one of the first apps that I saw that really adheres to iOS 7's new design language that has to do with swiping gestures and even the color palette. So let's go into Bionic here. I'm gonna start playing oh my gosh, it's playing. Okay, we're gonna go into the album art here. As you can see, that the color theme of Pocket Cast actually is adapted from the album art. So here, because Bionic has a very predominant orange color, we're gonna see the controls down here at the bottom and the time scrubber take the orange color of the album art. And that has to do with other podcasts as well. Let's go into Unprofessional, which has a pretty crazy album art here. It's pretty pixelated. Let's go into that and see what it does. Okay, it kind of picks up on the beigeish tone, and it's kind of self-explanatory there. At the bottom here, we see controls for speed. We can control the speed of it. We can control the volume, obviously. We can have a sleep timer. So if I want to have the podcast stop playing at 70 minutes, I can set it for that. I can export the podcast. I can share the link, share a link to the episode with a friend who's also running Pocket Cast, or I can share my current position if my friend is also running Pocket Cast. And finally, for those of you like me, it is Chromecast enabled, so if you have a Chromecast, you can actually watch or listen to your podcast on your TV. I love this feature, and I use it for shows like Twit, This Week in Tech, This Week in Google, and Mac Break Weekly. Pocket Cast also has some really easy-to-use settings. I've used some podcast managers in the past, and I don't like babysitting my software. Those podcast managers tend to have me, the user, micromanage the settings. Whereas here, what you see is what you get. These are all the settings that Pocket Cast allows you to have, which is not to say that they're not powerful. They're just really simple and straightforward. The menus are all in plain English, and truth be told, when I was using the other podcast managers, I actually had to Google the jargon or whatever it is, the language in the settings, because I had no idea what it was talking about. Pocket Cast isn't like that. It's just kind of for everyone. As you can see at the top here, Pocket Cast comes with its own sync and backup solution. Now, I used to use Apple's podcast manager, and it's fine if you're using it on a single device. The truth is, its iCloud sync is broken. I tried syncing between my iPad, my iPhone, and my iTunes on my Mac. Just did not work. I would have like 3 unwatched episodes on my Mac where I had watched all 3 of them on my iPad. It was a mess. Pocket Cast is dependable and easy and fast. Not to mention cross-platform if you also have an Android device. Pocket Cast is for people who want easy management of their podcast subscriptions without having to babysit their settings and need a syncing solution that actually works. We at Zuri really like this app because of its great design and ease of use, and it's from a small independent team of developers in Australia. Thanks for watching Zuri Apps review of Pocket Cast by ShiftyJelly. Thanks, and have a great day.
Support independent developers. Support charity. Zuri Apps, apps for charity.